Hello and welcome, my dear friend. If you've stumbled across this video, there's a reason for it. God has something powerful to say to you, and if you're here, this message is meant for your heart. Today, we're going to talk about the dreams you've been holding on to, those quiet whispers inside that keep urging you to take a leap of faith, even though it doesn't always make sense. By the end of this video, you'll understand why you're exactly where you need to be, even if it feels confusing right now. If you've ever felt like something big is calling you, but you're not sure how to move forward, stick around. This message is going to resonate with your spirit. Trust me, you'll want to hear this. So, let's send a powerful message to the universe by commenting 111 as a declaration of your faith, and begin to uncover the answers you've been seeking. Let's talk about those moments in life when everything feels uncertain, and you can't help but wonder, am I where I'm supposed to be? Maybe you've looked at your life recently and felt a bit lost, unsure if you're on the right path. You've probably questioned whether you have what it takes to make your dreams a reality, especially when it feels like you're lacking the resources or skills you think you need. But let me reassure you right now, you are exactly where God wants you to be. Sometimes the path ahead doesn't look clear because we're trying to figure it all out on our own. We think about what we don't have, the money, the connections, the skills. But here's the truth. If you've been given a dream or a vision that keeps popping up in your heart, that's no coincidence. That dream was placed in you for a reason, and it's part of the mission God has for your life. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. That's not how it works. What you need to understand is that God doesn't wait for you to be ready by your standards. He doesn't call people who have everything perfectly in place. He calls those who are willing to listen and take a step, even when they feel unprepared. Think about this for a second. When was the last time you felt a strong pull towards something? A project, an idea, a purpose, but you hesitated because you didn't feel equipped. Maybe you've thought to yourself, I don't know enough, or I'm not good enough yet. This is where you have to trust in something bigger than yourself. God is not asking you to have all the answers. He's asking you to trust that He will provide what you need as you take action. The skills, the connections, the resources, they come after you take that first step. You might feel like you're not ready, but that's okay. None of us feel ready when we're called to something greater. It's in those moments of uncertainty that we grow the most. It's like planting a seed. You don't see the results overnight, but with faith and patience, it grows into something incredible. Here's the key. When you're following God's calling, He will equip you along the way. It doesn't happen all at once. You might feel like you're starting from scratch, and that's normal. The path to your purpose is a journey, and each step forward brings new tools, new insights, and new people into your life to help you along the way. I want to share a simple example that might resonate with you. Have you ever had a moment where something just clicked, and you knew in your gut that you were meant to be doing something different? Maybe it was a job opportunity, a creative project, or even a change in your personal life. You didn't know all the details at the time, but that inner feeling wouldn't go away. It kept nudging you, telling you to explore it further. That's exactly how God works. He gives you a glimpse of what's possible and asks you to trust Him with the rest. You might be thinking, but how do I know if this dream is from God? What if I'm just making it up? Well, let's put it this way. If your dream is aligned with love, growth, and helping others, then it's not just about you. It's about something much bigger. That's a clear sign that your dream has a divine origin. When your desires come from a place of wanting to contribute, to serve, and to uplift, they are part of God's mission for you. One thing to remember is that the more you walk in faith, the clearer things will become. When you take that first step, even if you don't feel ready, you're showing God that you trust Him. When you trust in His plan, amazing things start to happen. Doors open that you didn't even know existed, and opportunities come your way that you couldn't have planned for. It's all part of His way of equipping you as you go. I know it can be hard to believe that you're being led when you feel like you're in the dark. But this is where faith comes in. Faith isn't about knowing every detail. It's about trusting that even when things seem unclear, God is still guiding you. It's about believing that you are not walking this path alone. God is with you every step of the way, and He's preparing you for something greater than you can imagine. Let's talk about the doubts that creep in. We all have them. Maybe you've thought, "I'm not the right person for this," or "I don't have what it takes." Those doubts are normal, but they're not the truth. The truth is that you are more capable than you realize. When God places a dream in your heart, He knows you're capable of achieving it. He sees the potential in you, even when you don't see it yourself. If you're feeling overwhelmed or uncertain right now, take a deep breath and remind yourself that you don't have to have all the answers today. You just need to take one step forward. Trust that God will meet you there and that He'll provide what you need as you go. You don't have to do this alone. He's right beside you, guiding you and giving you strength. Let me share something with you that might change the way you see your journey. Sometimes, the very things we see as obstacles, the lack of resources, the missing skills, are actually opportunities for growth. They're part of the process of becoming who we're meant to be. Every challenge you face along the way is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to strengthen your faith. It's all part of the preparation for something greater. Think about it this way. If everything came easy, would you really appreciate it? Probably not. It's in the struggle, in the moments of doubt, that we learn to rely on God and trust in His plan. And that's where the real growth happens. That's where you develop the strength and resilience to step into the fullness of your purpose. So, if you're feeling like you're not enough or like you don't have what it takes, remember this. God doesn't call the equipped. He equips the called. You don't need to have everything figured out right now. You just need to trust that as you move forward, the pieces will fall into place. Now, I know that stepping out in faith can be scary. It's easy to stay in your comfort zone, where everything feels safe and familiar. But let me ask you this. Are you really happy staying where you are? Or is there something inside of you that knows you're meant for more? If you've been feeling that nudge, that inner pull, then it's time to listen. It's time to take a step, even if it feels uncomfortable. The truth is, you're never going to feel completely ready. There's never a perfect moment to start. But when you trust in God's timing and take that leap, you'll find that everything starts to fall into place in ways you couldn't have imagined. One last thing before we wrap up. Pay attention to the signs around you. God is always communicating with us, whether it's through people, opportunities, or even the quiet moments when we feel that inner nudge. Don't dismiss those feelings. They're guiding you towards something greater. You are being called right now. You are being called to step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. It's not going to be easy, and there will be challenges along the way. But I promise you, it will be worth it. God has a plan for your life, and it's bigger and more beautiful than anything you could ever imagine. So, my friend, don't let doubt hold you back. Don't let fear stop you from pursuing the dreams that have been placed on your heart. Trust that God is guiding you and know that you have everything you need within you to succeed. You are capable, you are strong, and with God by your side, you can do anything. Thank you for staying with me till the end. If this message resonated with you, remember to like the video, subscribe, and join this beautiful community. To continue your magnificent journey, watch one of the videos showing on your screen that resonates with you the most. See you there.